Hello everyone, this is Dr. Pooja Sharma, working as Associate Professor in Department of MBA. Today I will be discussing about the methods and I'll take some examples of the break-even point as well. So in my previous lecture I have already discussed about the concept of break-even point, advantages, disadvantages and assumptions of break-even point. So again I'll just give you the quick recap of the concept of break even point. Break even point is point where the company company will see the total revenue will be the total equal to the total cost. It is the point at which the revenue exactly covers the total cost. So that point is known as the no profit no loss point. This point is basically used by the company to make the budgets, to make the strategy for the future purpose, to determine the output level, to determine the number of units company has to produce in future, and what the strategy company has to use to increase the sales, to increase the profit, to increase the volume. So now I'll start. Let's start the first method. There are the two methods of calculating the break even point. First is graphical method, second is algebraic method. Graphical method, here you can see in graphical method, here the output level is shown on the x-axis and revenue and sales will be shown on the y-axis. The fixed cost will be equal to the will be equal at each level, so it will be the in parallel line and the parallel line of the output, and the output or the total income points starts with the zero level, or the variable cost start you can just see the B point shows the total cost level, total cost line. Here we can calculate the break-even point with the help of the graph paper. We will just plot the values on the graph paper and calculate the number of units as well as the sales amount with the increasing. When the company will increase the number of units, what will be the effect on the sales amount? This will be calculated by the company very easily by plotting the values on the graph paper. But for this, company should have total cost amount, variable cost amount and fixed cost amount. And there are the two types of cost importantly you should know before calculating the break-even point, either by the graphical method or by the algebraic method. Variable cost means the cost which fluctuates, which changes with the production, which changes with the output. When you are increasing number of units, single unit in your production, I am just talking about when you are increasing single unit in your production, your sales amount will change, your cost will change, your profit will change. So you can just see that is the effect because of the effect of variable cost. Fixed cost, which remains constant at each level of production, but in long term fixed cost also change. Remember this thing, variable cost always you'll just see it will be constant per unit, but when I'll talk about the total variable cost, it will increase with the production. Fixed cost will be constant with the increase of the production or decrease of the production. It doesn't fluctuates with the production. Examples of variable cost: raw material, components or direct labor. Fixed cost, you can just take the example building, plant, machinery, all the fixed expenses which the company has to do for the long term purpose. Second method, algebraic method, when the company has to calculate the break even point with the help of the formula. So the following formula can be used by the company to calculate the break even point. When company has to calculate the break-even point in terms of units, fixed cost should be divided by the selling price minus variable cost. Selling price minus variable cost means the difference between the selling price and variable cost is known as the contribution for the company. It is also known as the contribution. BEP in terms of sales, when the company has to calculate the BEP in terms of sales, there will be used, the company can use the three formulas. A finance manager can use three formulas. First, fixed cost divided by PV ratio. PV ratio stands for the profit volume ratio. BEP in sales can be calculated also by the fixed cost multiplied by sales divided by contribution. Contribution we can calculate with the help of the sales and variable cost. When we will deduct variable cost from the sales amount, the difference is known as the contribution. BEP can be also calculated with the help of fixed cost plus desired profit divided by PV ratio. This formula can be used by the company when the company has to calculate sales, when company has decided or expected to earn or desired to earn a certain amount of profit. Suppose company has to earn 50,000 rupees from the sales amount. So the company can calculate the BEP sales with the help of this formula. Margin of safety means actual sales minus break even sales. Whatever the suppose company is producing break even sales, company is producing right now 1 lakh rupees, say 1 lakh rupees sales amount, and BEP sales amount is rupees 50,000. So the difference amount of the 50,000 is margin of safety. Margin of safety actually can be calculated by the three formulas. It shows how much safe company is playing right now. Company has to company is earning from the above, that shows the above point or above level of the break even point. Here you can see one of the example of the break even point. From the following information, calculate amount of profit using marginal cost technique. Marginal costing technique is again it is related to the break even point. Fixed cost, here the fixed cost given, variable cost per unit given, also selling price per unit 10 rupees, output level 1 lakh rupees unit. So you can just see when we have to calculate the operating profit or contribution, we can use this operating chart. Says first of all you just deduct the sales variable cost amount from the sales. You will have the contribution, then you will deduct the fixed cost amount from the contribution, and you will have the operating profit. Here the operating profit is what? 2 lakh rupees. When we are just taking the sales amount in terms of rupees, total amount, we need to multiply the per unit selling price with the number of units. Fixed cost is already given in whenever the fixed cost, I'll talk about the fixed cost, it is also given in total form. You will not find anywhere per unit fixed cost. Break even analysis problem. You can just see the solution of this problem. Break even point. When you have to calculate the break even amount, what is requirement of the calculate the amount of profit using marginal costing technique. So you have calculated this. Now the next question is break even analysis problem with the solution from the following particulars. Calculate break even point in terms of sales, in terms of units. Number of units that must be sold to earn a profit of rupees 90,000. You can just see here we can use the formula of sales or as well as the units also. Fixed cost divided by selling price per unit minus variable cost per unit. This is the formula of the break even point in terms of say units. So you have calculated 72,000. You can just see you have calculated 8,000 units. BEP in sales volume, directly you can calculate with the help of the shortcut method. 8,000 multiplied by the selling price, it is 1,92,000 rupees, and you will just put the formula of the desired profit, the same amount of the fixed cost, selling price per unit and variable cost per unit you will use here to calculate the number of units, that is 18,000 units. So this is all about the break even methods. So thank you so much. Have a good day.